The dialogue. My name is Abidianim and this is Net2 TV. Here we're bringing you this show live on Facebook at Net2 TV GH. So yes, get on Facebook and just search Net2 TV GH. And if you're a fan of this show, just like the page so you can get automatic notification when we are on air. Let me quickly get off with our newspaper headlines, and we have some good news and some majority of them are just good news. I see Isaac Cloutier, representative from the Jubilee House around, and probably we'll talk about the visits to the Jubilee House, which is on the front page of the Ghanaian Times, and it says renewed to establish plants in Ghana. That's good news. That's like creating jobs for the people of Ghana. And then Dr. Abimfu discharged for want of prosecution. Is it the same as the non prosecutor? Okay. 4 kidnapped girls reunite with parents. And then also another good news: ignore the list of CEOs ordered for retirement or ordered to retire, said Kujo Okonkrumah. We probably will get on the phone with him to get some clarification on that. I said it here yesterday that Sir John rightly said that he's not gotten any letter or official document asking him to proceed on retirement. And so yes, we should disregard that information. Is it true that some people are really finding ways to put out false news for Ghanaians to consume? We should be very careful about that. People are actually creating a lot of false news, and I can give you a back-to-back analysis or news that came out that were very false and purported for a certain agenda. We need to be careful about that. I think a typical example is this news of CEOs who were asked to retire. Also, we should be careful as journalists. We are trying to play with words. There's a great difference between missing kids and kidnapped kids or kidnapped girls, when you can easily resonate with the kidnap issues in the northern Nigeria that happened years ago. So when you start mentioning words like kidnapped and all that hostage and ransom and stuff, it kind of twists your mind to something. Whereas you can say these girls are missing, and they were missing, and actually one of them is over 20 years and she's no more a girl, she's a woman. And the stories coming out that they have found at Kanishin, some house helps who were beaten and ran out of the home without information. How does that become a kidnap? You know, we also as media has a part to play when it comes to sending out information to the general public. Well, I'll leave it as that. Good morning, Eno in Boche. I know you're watching the show live. I can see your message. The Chronicle: police caution public over Hawks kidnapping. Again, the word kidnap is used. Fabrimental vows to instill high safety discipline. And this is the one that raises my eyebrow. Elections in Ghana is expensive. Jinmen sat there saying it will cost 12 per head if general elections were held today. So, hey, Charlie, $12 per head. $12. For me, it could not pay capital income, and it costs $12 per head to organize in Ghana. Jesus Christ. Daily Graphic: court discharges policeman. Okay, policeman, not the umbrella. Lady, what do you call it? Is it the Midland Savings and Loans? He's been discharged today. Suspect in Adam Mahama murder case busted in Cote d'Ivoire. So I think now they can go on with the proceedings. So they are back on or no Johnny, but Yamin charge high cost of elections worrying EC chair. And then we have Ghana Water Company Limited operates at full capacity, but workers raise red flag at Teshin desalination plant. We also get to hear from that. Trust me, the people living in Teshin, around Teshin's Intex area, so Ghana Water, I'm using this platform to appeal to you. The water, it used to come once in a week, twice in a week, but now they're if you are operating at full capacity, we should get it, especially in Intex. I beg you. Okay. Adam Mahama killer arrested and then fugitive from NPP chair murder case in custody. No CEOs sacked. Information Minister cautions media speculation. That is what I said earlier on. I think there are a group of people trying to push false news out there, and they're doing it so well. We shouldn't be fooled. I mean, OTBB at Saudi, go to the website, go to the official website, call someone and cross-check. Don't be carried away or get carried away by what people put out there. There are a group of people who are, I don't know what their aim is, but I mean, it's not doing any of us any service. I want to use my hard-earned reputation to push somebody's false news. I mean, the least you can do is to cross-check. NDC summons aspirants over rigging allegation. And this, to me, is a big news because If just, I mean, in politics, there are always the tactics and the elimination by rough tactics stuff, but they are clearly bringing to the notice of the leaders that we need the pictures to go with the names. We saw what happened to Edu Asare, and we don't want that happening to any of us around this last minute. And so we need to see the voters register with the name and the picture. That is what you do at the national level, unless you want to tell us that at the national level we wouldn't do that. And I listened to an interview with Aban Babin yesterday. It was quite an interesting one. We'll see if we can get him in the studio here to have a talk with us. Bank of Ghana reduces policy rates to 16%, and then UE miners cry foul. Upper East miners, okay, over unfair treatment by state bodies. Hey, adiene kunkum nipa na abai de nina esi one workers I can tell. I mean, I'm not sure they'll be up to 100. Moment here, 11 body or 14 lives lost in just a day or a week, if I'm not overly speculating. Daily Guide, Adam Mahama killer grabbed in Ivory Coast. You remember during, I think, campaign time or election time for the NPP, Nasib was poured on one of the executives. And he was said to be part of the suspect, or one of the suspects. 23 banks now strong. Well, we need them to be stronger. Ken offers 100,000 for Anas boy killer. And so, yes, it has been placed on the head of Anas's boy. Will be any very good information about what to the arrest of those who did that. I mean, 100,000 cool cash in today's modern Ghana. Massa, you're gone. So speak out and then be bold to bring out names. Peanut plants, Renault plants coming out. In somewhere 1959 November, I think Nissan also brought out similar news. So we're coming to set up a plant in Ghana. Now it's actually a retail place, or it's a dealership. They don't assemble here. They only import to sell brand new Nissan cars. So we hope this will be as it has been agreed on. So of course, they're just expressing interest to come set up here. Let me quickly bring you Dependable Herbal Home's best products on the market, or one of the best, if I'm not mistaken. They have Today Man Capsule, Today Cool Capsule, and Today Laxative Capsule. They also have, for the ladies, Today Lady Care and Today Ladies Wash. It is also part of their products for Ghanaian ladies. And for bulk purchase, you can go to Dependable Herbal Home in Medina New Road, or you can visit any of their distributors. Durham Pharmacy, you can go to Repage Ventures, Kings Walk Herba, or Baywatch Herba in Medina Old Road. You can also call them on 027-222-0222. Their products are available in all pharmacy shops and chemical shops across the country. On Saturday, the two will be bringing you Compound House. It's the best, the comedy drama series put together by Apostle Productions and the 2 TV. It features stars like Udo Gansa Lorraine, Benedita Gaffa, Ashebruwa, Samuel Frempong, Bernard Nyako, Bishop, Fred Amugi, just name it. You will laugh and crack your ribs. Just watch Compound House at 9 p.m. every Saturday on Net2 TV. And for those who want to sell your products on Compound House, it is open and we have customized deals. Just keep coming before the slot gets full. National Petroleum Authority is bringing you this safety tip for your home, for your own good. Smell and check for gas leakage before using your stove. Also, light up your match before you light up or you turn on a gas cooker. Handle your LPG cylinder with care and do not turn off LPG fire with water. Use fire extinguisher. That is by way of cautioning. Also, we'll be bringing you some safety tips on the road, especially with these Okada riders. You have to be extremely careful. Now, our worry is not pedestrians. Our worry is the Okada riders, because we lose about an Okada rider in a week, if I'm not exaggerating, and we need to be careful with that. We'll take a quick break from here. When we're back, I'll have Palos join me for a little discussion from the Jubilee House, and we will continue from there. Also, we'll be waiting for Ernest Owusu Bempah, who is on his way ahead. He's been caught up in traffic. Medina, Legon Road, we still need the police to get on with us. Please, especially at rush hour, you do a very genuine work when you are on site. We need you again. Let's take a quick break, and when we are back, we'll be talking to Palos about what's happening in the Jubilee House, and then Owusu Bempah will join us shortly. And my Facebookers, you guys get to enjoy all the happenings and then behind the scenes. So yes, that's the benefit for also watching us live using your data and also being with us whilst you're mobile. So yes, some of these things, they always happen, and it's part of what happens. I promised my viewers somewhere last year that I'll start taking studio audience, and so yes, probably give about a number of people a chance at a time to visit our new studios while we go on or do our program. And so yes, those who have genuine interest in what we do can actually come in and watch what you do sometimes. But yes, we have Ernest Owusu Bempah trying to join us, and he's getting a hard time with the trotro drivers at the back. If you watch through, you can tell right in front of us the traffic is flowing, but a little bit to entering Kent City, you realize that the trotro drivers park right in front of us to load, which is very awful. It is very, very bad. And I'm pleading to the Medina MTTD boss to get his men to come on the grounds with us, especially during rush hour. Please, please, please. It's really affecting all the businesses on this stretch, because there's a lane for those of us coming into the offices, and there's a main road for the trotros and the regular people. But yet, you find the trotros always in our lane when we have a hard time trying to turn into the offices. And it can actually cause a huge delay, sometimes 30 minutes, just when you can see exactly where you're going. And it's not like there's any stumbling, it's just that the trotro drivers decide to stop and load, which is not fair. So, here come up with it will say, Ernest, I did not between the pan and work for you, but then we were working on it. We hope it's MTTD for May won't be Amaya. Quickly, near about your best a man near say 1 year. Now, Usha, ya media understand as the choice of words I use. Last year became be one, and so may sarcasm. Your choice of words could mean something else. Obiba ayira and uncheck kidnapping. Kidnapping nature will be a fraud, will be a ashros, a ubano, or woman chain, one first capudu, say a mammy fanema, and I was sending messages there, say they won't see me. Now, and to Sana won't but their own twin or country police was a kidnapper. It's just a wouldn't be a police for him. And in Kuala Banakran, we will urge the police to go on with the investigations and get us the details. Even for spreading false news, if we have to start charging people, we have to. So that at least Ghana, if you say acquire him, and yes, we'll be sorry, I don't be able to Jana. Acquire say we all get panicked and we all get all this things. Sometimes it goes a long way to affect the image of the country. So we'll see, you're careful on that. After so you better and somewhere with the NDC aspirants, obviously, they have their own problems with own processes. No, and yeah, sure. So I think it's an election one. Now, yeah, the elections by elections. I also Hanomu West Ogon yeah, Papa, yeah, Bema, Chamatin, Japan, and baby, and the year leader, age na amount. But the video be an Sakaya from NDC candidate, no, it wasn't a pleasant one, and clearly discriminating on gender, and I am not in support of that, because a man should me boa Emma Bibia ACE. Mama will find out what started with phone calls number 0240 550 899 0240 550 899, and I didn't come over actually you didn't never be a free if we. I think say traffic situation nama apapon emeka nsa, but again you better try to say the Minister of Information no I can't share you about say bia no the two just say CEOs bi no wo ho a some call retirement you know abaya beka say enye no kre enye no kre and church mu no sanya afi so easy say say yeah election now it be about $12 per head, yeah, per capital income and you $12 per head. Of course we get sponsorship from the European Union and all other bodies that help with our elections. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning.
Hello?
Yes, good morning.
Good morning, hello?
Yes, I'm Patrick Dini Baby Africa.
I did Ibrahim no council no.
Ibrahim,
I did what you say.
You yeah?
I did wait there. So I did the Catcher Road Minister say you need boy town file. Yes, Remo. All money because I did not the vote different 8,900. And I branch it's my year to my dean. I'm about 5,005 slap. If you get Remo, if you are by a top one on my 2020, I can't tell you what I'm for on behalf of my year. If you get Remo, all show funny. I didn't know what my plan was in a fantasy. This year, and tonight, Yana, another and I lay a mamma, I am up one corner, Minister. If you are not my any bone, I think that I'm down there with my father.
Yes, yeah, that's it. Now, my gentleman back up British train, Wabi to her. Then I will say their traffic, not a drill now. Just the nearest now, I actually. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning. Okay, I think my caller couldn't hold on. But Ernest Owusu Bempah is he's here. And he's always looking sharp and on point. Traffic, I'm a bit worried, but again, life goes on. The sweet papa be yeah, and you're not just on my catching. First, now, Pierre Cardin, and I was to say the amount of Jeff, so I have been for brand. Hello, good morning.
Hello?
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, we're about to deal with our preview.
There will be like the FM something.
The Pacho Dina Mante.
FM something,
Something.
Good morning.
Okay, possible. Yeah, tell me.
Okay. We have to say, well, final prayer, because there be a traffic warning. The person of boy, and you have to follow the other. So, yes, what we are doing, the party. The person of my night is 1 minute. We shall boy now, where find by Nasa that 3 feet in the window of the theatre, because in our people will be very color. If you have to be quiet, maybe also. Yes, forward the bus lady partner. You have party card, maybe.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, road. Yeah, that's it. But road issues is there. I see a car, about Papa Baka say, not just say, never trust or and say, ever hold on with the phone call snappy, where Yaman and America. Do those that? Master, with your battery, you're crying, dear. Trotto drivers like Jaffa. I'm telling you. Oh, my Master, I'm going to say, why a brighter papa. Your life on air. They said, yeah, Mammy introduced communications director for Ghana Gas and Meboa. And I didn't come up with Kakran. You better and commodity so up Coswa. Usha by election ya Beya. No video, be not make a say, you did a true job, but again, Miana may preach against false news. And you better Yashimu answer. Final rally, no. Bawalishi in support of the First Lady. 11 a.m. in the share any alcohol now almost as but you can find free a honor answer over the weekend. No, Chamate Japo, a minister which we could be, but a penny for a penny, a crumble.
You can match no maturity for magazine, traffic situation over has as a motion because
horrible.
It is bad. I've been in traffic for 30 minutes just here, and it's terrible. Indeed, as a motion it will create a lot of problems for you guys. Because if you set yourself on time, nothing. We were daily kind said, Oman FM, I have 40 Omo in our Suno. Yeah, Momo Afishapa. I'm saying to this year, this is my first time of coming here. I mean, Ubusai, I'm saying, well, we need to say, one of a very good friend, a brother, and somebody who has been a finest politician. I'm a very church, I'm saying, what one and animal Cielo. I'm saying over the weekend, you know, I share. MIA pay a final respect to him. Now going forward, no, I think there is a very important thing in this party no nipano ebeto painting kwa na yabwa ama yetimi a retain seat. What is happening now we are hearing is they are doing what they're doing, but what I'm telling you is that it's not going to be possible, say NDC can win that seat.
It's
not going to be possible.
You want to
But when you say first time I started so 2012 parliamentary,
oh, I see.
Oh, I went everywhere with him. He's my friend. Me Ghana Gas, me one of the rural office, and I know the dynamics. Me more to two na kwamuni ade. And I think say good to know. Either say maintaining and I say a super credit because of. Maybe students are only gone, maybe are more vacation, but majority of them are coming to vote. And you know, there's no way Nyoma Besisa say your father say yeah to about na you ready where in your mabisia continue, your mom pie and every yammy bay. Na Yankupon shed one munyamna, yet we retain the seat. And on I have on pie say it will be done. And I very definitely know we share the dynamics in a month for 70 grounds now, which we say things will go on well. Yes, sir. Voters, and I say more constituency was this is a time for you to prove to all and sundry say the Chematia Jakon, Gidi Amunya Wunimu, Emma Utimi, be a member of parliament, Monshen and Munyam, na say we want to more ban not want to be Rame, Mashibi, non toy Mapana Bemano, to us when I am also to demonstrate to the whole nation, say MPP stamping the authority for 2020, and definitely. So
you also go with that.
Exactly.
Then this is one neck as
it is going to happen. Say the people of Ghana, and I always welcome. Say enlightened.
Yeah, it's quite an elite environment.
They know where they are taking their vote to. Yeah. The only thing that we are pleading is turn out, no be encouraging. Say, Ubinkas or Koyjuma, would I just take a few minutes, go and vote, or later on you can come in the afternoon when you have a little bit of time to come and vote. Say the Beya, Mubit vote to Ama, the area and Saka. And I think it is going to be well. And no shaky, maybe I know why you push out.
And I pay him, say, your final rally or Bawalishi.
Yeah, I'm told, President Beba.
And I'm crowd President. More person who president, who vice president, who first lady, Munko Bawalishi, and I pay him some of the last rally in the air. So you have naked, person, no one come but him say, Amana is busy. You have other issues. Why you find this bitter? But you better know what saying. Why find this away from other ministries? Corruption charges are among Fusu. They say those who are just who say, oh, while investigative ways, so I could pull information in data. And they actually say, in Kofobi, or why was he a count master man? If you know young Kaya, if you know so himself, and if I say, council and team won't share.
Oh, yeah, I'm saying, Lano, I'm better having a lot of instances. Yeah. It be a very, very important. Say, Okokan, na amount for Chilo say, oh, your friend is saying, so much Bonia, Moncho, and so much Bonia, I didn't prosecute you as Messi, I don't maintain. Na, meaning is in the Ghanaian jurisprudence, and I say, you can't be a lawyer, need a back. Yen Tiki. When you don't have evidence, because we are dealing with criminals, and criminals always want to cover their tracks. It's a very important say. About taxpayers' money over $200 million. 200 million Ghana cedis. Yeah, they crack cars by cars no. Bibri Babidu ya Manfubi. At the 11th hour, me a checkers in our under John Dramani, Mamma, Naban, Abankesim, Penny for Choguru, we are linting for, almost so, Omudi, and Titima, Munti a chow. Say, corruption was engulfing there. Ushe other areas, letters, chief of staff, a Troy, under him. Now it be a 7th of January. Now you ever saw an Akufuadu in. Now it be transfer car. A person who supposedly one of the kingpins. These are the people who are crying, say they want to come back to power. It will talk 7,000 Ghana cedis.
Hold it a second. Remember what Mama said details, but then go quick break, just a smart break, and we'll be right back. You'll be right back. This is Net2 TV. My name is Abidianim. I've been talking to Ernest Owusu Bempah. He is a PRO for Ghana Gas Company Limited. Also a very vibrant young man. You've heard about him. The name Abuapa okay when he went through a historic moment. We have Nana Bachi on the line. He's going to take us through what is happening at the East Ayawaso. West Iowa, West Wogan, thank you. With information reaching us shows that they're having the final rally today. Nana B, good morning. Good morning, Nana B. Okay, I think we find a hard time. But young person, Ernest, now my very good analysis. We said so. Me recently, as something better, just said, you know, some people are going to go in tango with a special prosecutor over some cars. I was just saying, there's been an establishment say BB was not done right. It should not necessarily be pointed at the end enjoyer. Civil servants now also BB are one year, and now the BB wrong should also be taken on.
No, it's not about civil servant. It's just a deliberate attempt by a group of people to connive,
Yeah.
and then dissipate public funds with impunity. That is what it is. It's got nothing to do with civil servant. To say civil servant baby now chief of staff to you be anymore. He assigned a car Toyota Camry 2017. Here there will be 7,000 and a BC. Now what? No, we woman organizer of a political party. No,
Mama got telephone line also with Nanabi. Nanabi, good morning. Yes, yes, so also Tianga. Nanabi, quickly, I would like you to know what's happening in the constituency right now. And then with the final rally, so against the by-election, but quickly, give us an update of what is happening right now.
I do not know that say, Mamma, and the two, I shall phone in a chief freelance, men of BBS, and I'm never near Owusu Bempah, Mamma, channel, or studio here. And then Yamia Kumwa. Your campaign, your chassis, I am in my Rahusama, I was so much open. Na in IBBA, Honorable Emmanuel Chamatin Jaco, Yamato Safreno, Nano Memeda, Anna, Yakoya, Kama, Bia, Kuyin, and Minchadi. Now, yes, you're in Ganamra, so be a maship Jenny, Nasa or country Busana. You were near Emirata home, say a baby, I also eat me pen and I was in your mashabujo. It is a 31st year, Thursday every year, and yes, elections on your pen and I was in. And on a year MPP, your papa, your papa, about Tampa, on Munyam for Madame Lydia Seram Alasa. And you may have my company now, your room to room, your house to house, your better to get to the BBano, Europe, and day, and your day in every year, yeah, final rally. A war, a Polish park. Your shots here, 11 a.m. a final run and let me sessions. Because they may make Casa to see a Mitapati no Casa. Down here, she should be being a mentor here. Everything is set for the final rally. Everything be bills here, you be a bills here, you be a security for or be a fire service. Obi bi also a boy piano man you know a piano. It will also set up the stage and the BBMI so everything is set. So we share a little bit in the back of it. Sans on how to come and on here queen you know how to try to test another on the can a boost war if Santana market a global belief on the can a room for Joe. Our council a number one rich airport. Our can a World Westlands, Legon A and B, Okongo, Shashi, Violation of Memphis, East Legon Popa, Christian Center. Our can a work constituency in the mono. As we ye, now, but Biara Fabiana, some backman, don't want no more kind of say. Almost a set honorable Emmanuel Chamati, a jack one we have. Now, what the unknown Kenny. Madame Lydia Seram Alasa, Abba. Now, I never cried a friend said, was this when she looked at that? So I said, and she said, yet, to be not on a woman or Chimateja, who you are. Now, I'm looking at the children. It is a simple, be binty, not all move on a woman or Chimateja, if you are parliament to be DB at no baby, and I said, you may give it next baby. Almost 2 many Madame Lydia Seram Alasa. Maybe I could be an omunim and more of the upper constituency. Umunim na hof, umunim na hobrasie, umunim abataye at some walk. Umum obat and pass from qua oye. The American name near the campaigning now a baby. Now up to that quite a coup for His Excellency, the President of the Republic of Ghana and Ghana's armed forces on their commander in chief. and then Yami Agma, what the paying for.
Nanabi, yeah, but also
the vice president.
Koso, what are Koso? And I mean, besides saying, voting areas, no, in Kabetreya, Naka, Obia, if you was a man, voting areas are Naka, Omo Beshasun, Naka Young.
Oh, but yeah, back to banana.
Yes.
And one of the kind, these are the areas, Fasano, Agulepe, Jowulu, Roman Ridge Airport, Legon proper University of Ghana, and our Westlands, and so Kahon, Upolu Kahon, Shiashi Kahon, Paoleshi Kahon, Mempaso Kahon, Christian Center Kahon, and East Legon proper.
And the constituency in Mutrepa, Emoson.
Yeah, a Mutrepa.
Well, assembly will have person Bissau. Nanabi, and this if one shall say, I can say, Sab by election, a betcher say, move to me, MPP bet me, Gina, and ask woman to me. Do you also share the same school of thought? Say, move election, we bet you say 2020, move find it easy, and ask a bear, dear mamma.
Oh, young Sir, a buy about the tree. Young is a by election, Biana. Sansa incuta the euphoria, incuta the popularity, incuta ayana, ayana what general elections. Before we are building up into Swata, right from 1982, every by-election I have there, a year now, voter turnout from either Sibia, any pan rebellion over the years, Sibia making home to first non community had a beer to, if you don't come here tomorrow, making the money transfer, if you call us to coin, and a young you about the issue, make it because it becomes so free. It never be a bit to me, I can't see me. But Meno, our constituency, telling you, sir, or close to 60% are on the woman or Chamatia. You are going to repeat it. Our constituency, we are going to repeat it. Now we're going for and no more. Sir, over 3,000 scholarship packages. I don't know who you manage Chamatia, students, our council at the moment. So we have one of 1,500 people to our benefit for. Now, before my woman or Chamatia, could not be free. Near Sasia or Mokai, the Yama contractor, who shall was slant, I need to try your holding now, who should do what, say, your holding now. Every man now also constituents in Lancaster, only a dear dancer. Only a dear dancer. It's been a material, sir. I'll be trying to say it, and if you get an attacker, fiercely said, well, you can benefit. We hear you benefit.
Look at Nanabi, you can have it. You better say, but yeah, so you better my radio and TV now about how to cover the life. Say a bit to me, auntie, and I pay any penny for be doing come on here. Yeah, so you have a fan life. Sunray broadcast amam. We wish you all the best. And
you know, some send that way and just left two and no one from the Bishop say, I only try from one. It's your best with them.
And
you give me up with that. Yeah, but you should be at home. Never how you
yeah, that's it. I bought a also on also Joe Super. When I got you, I say, Ojina,
oh boy, Juma. But yeah, you didn't buy it. Oh boy, Juma. Obe anyway, only couple come definitely they will win. They will win the seat for us.
Yes. I see. Well, inshallah, we pray the best for the constituency and for the people of Ghana. But near a very important issue. What would you say about Cousins? Cousins, I mean, is it not long overdue up to now? What would this information you buy? But my details with names. You can't say Yanchi will be out unlawfully, but the evidence is not say where to me I talk can say like Camry 2018 can boy.
But Jenny say yeah, nah, it is very important. Say I don't know what is happening, and there's a problem, and I think I have to say it.
Go ahead.
Say it looks as if some people are not ready to make sure say you be prosecuting Crofobio. Say they but sometimes I sit down and I say evidence I know sometimes is due to the government. Evidence you be you is information they are common penny for be a koyoko be a other places. Normally they know what is happening. What is actually happening, and no idea is a questions. Say it is very important. Say it's one of the key things a ma Ghana for near GDO to Abama and Ado down for Now, say Ghana for despite all the achievements, Nana Kufuado was there or buy no campaign promises, or most of his promises in were unprecedented, were fulfilling. But the point is that what are we doing about corruption? You born the will catch a mouth for say this is what is going to happen.
Go in your search, what do you believe will be the stumbling block in up to?
Where I sit,
you come from a background where you don't believe in corruption. You come from a background.
What I'm saying is, Nana, minim what is actually being the impediments on the way. I just say penny for be because the cost it's glaringly enough for anybody to just say Bibi Uncle so and now be in this kind of you won't say corruption.
Wasn't it just a campaign?
No, not at all.
Some people,
not at all.
Like
not
give
at
the dog a bad name.
If you cry, a buy we buy him, and what be more evidence? Say dream DNA get as a shepherd course. And mama example be no be brave. Say yeah, why we? Mama examples be brave. Ama ibinum kura no makika bibiri efa Ghana gas ho helicopter yekoto ya me de betudwa efa $100 million na yekoto hanga nko almost about 7 million.
So no setting committee sir
committee be no one set
expert na tamis and setting committee
no a different one and no ye embryo no dia mama koto. We are talking about Ghana gas helicopter Ghana gas the kokoto helicopter e hun sensem ba ya no nko almost about $100 million. I won't say my buy ya chichim and ya tubra me call radio so the call tubra I can't want them say this needs to be investigated. This needs to be a quite fast one. Yeah, canon. I mean, example, I say helicopter Makumaku 4. Yeah, tall and almost $100 million.
Wow.
Cambodia for the same spec, the same helicopter 12. $139 million.
Wow.
It was what I'm saying. We need to go further, step further and investigate this. Until these are some of the issues are very, very critical. I see a discussing who say, but where are we going? Say, Mijidi is going forward in this year or beginning of next year, maybe something will happen.
Well, Ernest, some of them to any corruption, injustice. Justice delayed is justice denied. You share profile. A young person besides a woman say baby I will free. Momo believe say there must be justice for all. So Honorable Ken, you say in the fight it's just justice for all. Or no believes for justice for class of a group of people. He believes the downtrodden, the less privileged, all of us need to get justice. And nothing and who a ban some. Also, you follow the same line.
Sebi in previous okay want my hinadu and crack do Sebi benamibu kaduru entiesre say investigative agencies I am mandate to almost say investigations no investigation be aba they should act on it. Of course a lot of issues have been investigated that I don't know what they are waiting for. What they are saying they should present all those documents to the special prosecutor to go ahead and do what he's supposed to do. And you might be brave on my own evidence about mama will be brave. Now me better now. I can't send be brave. Chila will say car we issue grant alone. It's not enough. Ghana gas mama helicopter.
Did you think the sitting government is waiting to use all this stuff as maybe campaign?
Maybe investigators know what they are doing. Maybe I mean how they do their investigation, and I can't sit here and be telling you say now koso. You know that is the way to go. But going forward, we need to also take a look at say corruption cost. We need to justify it to the ordinary Ghanaian say dream die cost. Bibi cost wa anko ye previous administration. What do you say? I see an investigation. Say me more one example. Say child trafficking. Make actually say child trafficking. President Mahama under his leadership, U.S. Embassy, Eko almost about $7 million. Somebody could fight child trafficking. Ambassador Jackson, the then outgoing ambassador, were raising issues about it. What is happening to it? The office of the president, and he is going around the country talking as if say Ghana for something to me, man.
Of course, sir.
You understand? Because he has that impunity. So, we're taking Ghanaians for a ride because we bet my BBR, and at the end of the day, Sebi, you don't care be a bit me about video minus so. no we o man sika dia chama oni na busuafo wi a no wasan pe sika dia man kwara totofe wafo bi a se bi o mo na kan so mo sanka no mo so aba be din se hu asa prepare power and give power to him, and that is dangerous for our democracy.
Do you think that is what's happening here?
That is what is happening now.
Because Abang Babin and Kospil Gabriel started raising red flags.
That's what I'm saying. Say, NDC and Congress no more corner. There's no contest. There's no contest. Oh, there's no contest. He who pays the piper calls the tune. Everything has been skewed for Mahama, and you will see from day one.
How?
He's the one who is financing the party. He's the one paying for soldiers. He's the one doing everything. Let me give you an example. Oko constituency be spending over $100,000.
Wow.
Former president even Unyesa is Kanifi. Constituency be our bases maku be 15 and not 20. Obi aji 100 Ghana cedis. So we are also tria. O they calculate or pen one. Let them calculate. O tria ifo o we are tria party constituency siko be ya mo o free on one and kofo be soto omo and sana Land Cruisers maku say 7 as a 10. I didn't or they ko nyina no ofuale ni nyina security fu edi nachi. Where is he getting that money from? Monkobusa no say the salary oji as ex-president yemu bi eni. How much money and wenya otimi nya say sika no it be the
someone to mean kasa or more brother.
Oh, more brother e be brother. And na me kira wo no say John Mahama, why is he so hell bent? So person ba nobody o man so.
Maybe I'm not person check Ghana.
Yes,
he can
because
do better than
we can do. He can do
we've been made to believe.
Say nipa ba ko for the vice president, where the assemblyman da, where the what your friend say MP, where the vice president, what about the president,
deputy minister.
Ni na what several Ghana.
So doesn't that rather make him
that would have been even the best said they say ko enso kokotran chain.
Oh how?
Na ko yi na adwiri fun say sebi de me pese me ye no sebi de ma okitwa went man fanya no kede kase ma wade na be oti ase. And psychologically grana tactically if you are political permutation grana what makes him think say you were given over 6 years to 7 years 8 years to handle the affairs of this country went to me now 4 years now be to be the 4 years and now be to be the he's coming for just 4 years.
Yes, Gabriel was saying he shouldn't vote for
the point
president.
Oti ase na sebi ejekum oti ase dada mpo so e saman no wu akoda nsamampo ono no sebi oye caretaker president go buga na faso e ma ye da sum almost 4 years near down the sum afi owie ya osane ne nkofo koye kanana ye koje car power ne Mary bae omu inflating figures omu di bitoto so e ne omu di hu sika no na Ghana for asa koto aba mansia nipa we so nsamra medi o man so ade ya huru ye nkoso
onya fan primaries ni na say more leadership then certainly he will go against he will be the one to be on the
of
ballot.
Course that will be the easiest candidate for Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo to beat.
Obi a what experience he has
they
something
say
to show.
Don Mahama is a bad product. Everybody that don't mean penifo bi din komo penifo chocho Europa o almost say Ghana politics no amampeni mako 5 and abidi o minus obi a leave legacy and the legacy President Rawlings restored democracy in this country. Odi ase etinoya Ghana na winte 1992 or say be it or not they restored democracy and peace like that, and stability now. It says legacy. Rawlings legacy, nobody can take it away from him. Oba osabere ma Kufuor share na juma pa oye in terms of laying out the infrastructure, making sure say social intervention policy big even the economy see the na to the dollar
stability no
and atamils be fire whatever the taxation system you can give it to him, you can he make sure say Ghana 2-3 ho ebeye ayi and ono so koye and na wuja for asomasi me friend Kwasi Besahye ade be di ade first thing Ghana for konkwasum or the Ghana call IMF. IMF yeda IMF ma physical policy and discipline. Oye Ghana de sumu over 4 years. Businessmen edo business ko meba Ghana yesikasem create loot and share. There's not a single day and that's a single space of time under John Mahama anti-corruption. and want some scandals upon scandals. Dear Pan obey. They were using it for contract, making money for in their pocket.
How?
A choir who make it under jail for share President Rollins at time, one year Limes Bow.
Yeah.
Limes Bow, they require me Rokumasi. Ebesine, share Dodi Puposo Road.
Yeah.
Correct. Or Kofa Burkina Faso contractor money by Chen Ford. Correct, choir to two. Or sign Jehon bribe Ford.
It's also the chair.
Messi or Jehon bribe Ford. Nian call forward. Adodan Kwakufu may take you over this country. Within a space of 2 years, legacy.
That's why we any time.
They say within a space of 2 years, free SHS.
Who need to
Neighbor, me say legacy. I'm talking about legacy. Me man 4, 5 leaders or my will be a legacy. What can you remember, Jomam? Akufu, you can remember him for free SHS. At least every child who is a Ghana Niba, what two social free SHS be or say, damn the consequences. They will go to school. Education is the key for the future. And Kwalako school, a kufu free or dachi be that me mammy, or see Kwame Nkrumah and man go school, and then in your Kai Kwame Nkrumah. Oh, that's it. 18 or buy social intervention, planting for food or the other, and I'm a boy. And then, and your ma all ye dagbon peace. Nankadia ne first sremu se jata. I will now see a free sremu. Anka usabi a hona ufu matua. What be your mind so almost 8 years? Went man for peace. Madabon. Went man for peace. What the honest on now and I create root and share. Went man ye be a bit with the peace about go for to buy it. What I say, or you soon the tactical acumen. As a great leader, you must look forward and make sure say, oh, bring it peace. Share a commitment or the shame. Share dedication of Kufu the shame. Share the zeal and enthusiasm or push it ahead to make sure say the roadmap wa. Because if a sasha de jatuho. When Timmy ni so, I'm finding
you said Nanado or Prenum.
Or Prenum says it.
Send your ma all year within a short time, over 4 years.
Or say, or buy or catch you say, I'm in a hurry. Or catch a Ghanaian say he's in a hurry to deliver. And indeed, he's going down in history as one of the great leaders of Ghana. And I'm telling you that. It's a fact. He said, the 1 year any achievement, or 1 year going forward. It is par excellence. And I will be any. Free education alone is a monumental achievement that will go down in history. It will be an indelible mark in the minds of every Ghanaian. I'm telling you. Because, me and David here, me offer to be your test and teach my Google. Ah, ne mami here ni wa. Ah, ne mami no ko be turn in 2 months na Google state to grab. What me akọ na what me aba Achimota school. Ama na okọ Achimota sisi ame no kase. O Achimota school. If you are telling me say before then 4 years from now, na nka bi akosi be sahia de be wini o man so a, anka what will be the fate of that child? That is what we are talking about. Leadership is about making sure say you sign the social contract to the people and make sure say you deliver on your promise. You deliver. And only idea you can want some. Yes, and then the politics is not just about going out there throwing tantrums and thinking say Ghana you there because papa your friend is a minister of state and Nkrumah and I will go school free even though papa make me to school fees and I will go school free. We na buy obenya assemblyman free and I will be uti when in your minister free and I no crowd so pen be deputy minister be communication minister. Oh that sorry and president be and I be the president. And the next,
I know they all kind of sound good luck Jonathan Crowson, yeah, similar fit say
John Mahama they different. You can't tell me say who control first coup d'etat book no the title my first coup d'etat. Yeah. And I will read it chapter 46 must walk out. Or see danger lurks around any life decision our taking.
Yeah.
Danger lurks around any life decision our taking. Or throw book Andrew Solomon call Lanchi book the gay right activist.
Yeah.
It did bear 2 weeks and I tamil so to an anonymous yellow. I accept Nameka. Ebesi ne ye ya kroku atamils. Ebisi ye need to wheelbarrow. Ebisi ye need to pick up to. Ebisi ye man so ye need to 37. Ebesi ne ye nim the kun and obedi president. And you know what taking Ghanaians for right. So be impunity, be a timinya the way. On Odinamo.
That's a yamran a bon who buy
a bon who buy Obiatia, and I make sure say any other country be a President Mahama Kabana go jail. Any other can go to Brazil and go and see the ex-president.
Yeah.
Queiroz Gavaru company or Domoba has the Ombabe as inflated. The same, they use it to impeach Brazilian president. I must say, no, or caught South Korea and other countries.
But Queiroz Gavaru,
and I made sure. So why is it that is it coincident? Say all the monumental projects are here under Mahama Yinanos are company in the year. Is it coincident?
Well,
they are cited as the most corrupt organizations in the world. One of the New York Times, any other Bretton Woods institutions, Omaka. Why is it that under his leadership, only that company benefited from all the juicy contracts in this country?
But it doesn't really matter where the help comes from. Say at the point, you need partners, we need contractors to come through and help us with infrastructural development.
Or they call America to say for Millennium Challenge account. George Bush, President Rawlings under him, Limex Bow, German company. Your friend is a Kumasi Rose. Onyaka Prim. It takes a corrupt leader, a leader who is so corrupt to deal with Queiroz Gavaru, a company that has been cited by and then at the end of the day, you know where the money will go. And that is the money that they are using now. And they all need cheerful soldiers. And they cheer party for their hijacking on one party. And they all hijacking the flag bearer ship. No baby with impunity.
Well, sometimes people can get the second chance to create the first impression, or to correct the first impression.
What is
it?
It
is an impression now.
What is that to correct?
Oh, say impression.
Me Mahama Jina election a bit. Me, say me President Mahama Jina, me beat him.
So
yes, me say me ni Jina, na me
national elections.
Me say me Jina national election, me beat him.
Well,
he's a bad product. And he shouldn't tickle himself. Upon one independence candidate. The only thing I want to say, NDC as a party, they have a constituency and they will vote for him. That is it. Apart from that, as an individual person, I mean, President Mahama maybe too.
Well, we're still live on Facebook at Net2TVGH. Net2TVGH live on Facebook, but on free to air, we are letting the other program take over. I'm talking to Ernest Owusu Bempah. He's the PRO for Ghana. Public communication.
The head of communication.
Head of communication, corrected.
Thank you for there's a difference between PR.
So I think my producers need to give me that correction. Head of communications, or a very big man, and